As a new YouTube creator, here's some of my thoughts on the recent updates with the watch hours for being accepted into the YouTube Partner Program being bumped up from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000, which will take effect in February. Still, 1,000 subscribers is still the same. Here's some of my thoughts on this. I've seen a lot of great content, everybody having different perspectives on it. In my case, being so new to this and being so far away from the 4,000 watch hours at this point, it really is, I guess, in my experience, going to be irrelevant. It's still a large milestone for me at this point, and I'm going to share with you that really quick. So here's a look in my YouTube studio. As you can see, we have 1,000 views, 26 watch hours, 10 amazing subscribers. Thanks for all those subscribers. So there's a long distance from 26 hours to 4,000, and even more so, of course, to 8,000, and may as well be a million watch hours. But I'm not discouraged, and there's a few reasons why, and I want to share that too, just in case you're starting out so that you're not discouraged. Now, I completely understand if somebody is in very close range, striking distance to hitting those watch hours, and then another 4,000 being added, there's a crunch time on that. I can see you want to get that as soon as you can. So do I, even at my point in this journey. And somebody maybe who's getting closer to that has a lot more experience than I do. They know what works. They could look into their content, double down on some of the things that didn't work, implement some of those things to get them over the edge. And of course, in my case, I want to get to that 4,000 goal before it does increase to 8. So my perspective on this is I'm all in with this, regardless of what that number is. I'm in it for the long term. So I know at some point I'm going to have the 4,000, going to have the 8,000 and much more. As you see evidence of other creators that took some time, some did it really quick, some took a little bit more time, but they did hit their 4 and then they're well beyond even their 8. Now, the big factor in that too is the sooner you get monetized, the sooner you can have that revenue piece. And if you hit the 4,000 and now you need to wait longer for the 8, there's going to be a gap there. Here's one of the cool things that I've seen. I'm going to share a link here in the description, and this is from the YouTube creator Learn with Trey. He has a ton of experience in YouTube content creation, coaching others. And what was really fascinating, and it's the only person that I saw share this. Now, maybe there's more that have shared it since then, but the first one I came across that shared the data that he has seen in his students' channels. And he gave examples. There were some that hit the 4,000 watch hours pretty quickly. There were some that it was, he mentioned a slow burn, even I think one of his channels, that it took much longer to get to the 4,000 watch hours. But in each case, those that hit those 4,000 watch hours, there wasn't a significant gap between going from the 4,000 to the 8. So from his view and from the data he's seen, it doesn't matter. Don't get hung up on that and just keep moving forward. So those were a couple thoughts that I had on this. And there's still time up into that February 2027 mark when this switches over. And like all things, all of these platforms evolve, things change. So over time, who knows what's to come in the future. But that's the way that I decided to look at this and not be discouraged and keep pressing forward. So I hope those ideas helped you out. I'm going to share that link to Trey's video. Definitely check it out. He goes into a lot more detail, goes into the YouTube Studio analytics, so you can see that from those various examples that he had shared. Thanks again for being here. Have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.